Hi everyone, it's me. I have this new option with my Vade, so I'm pretty sure that we are recording. Hello. So, as you can see on the screen, I have before you Stephen Campion's Truth Seekers channel. I was semi-aware that Corey Goode was placing false claims, copyright claims on something that he doesn't own. I'm not exactly sure what to do with it just yet, but I do realize that it is false, that he doesn't own it, and I'm going to show you why. He's come after me because I'm going to get there. I went through all kinds of feelings with this, okay? Today is December 8th, 2025 at 11:32 a.m. I've just taken a shower and washed my hair and all of that. My computer's probably going to be a bit slow, unfortunately. This is just the way that it goes now. But I'm going to try to get through this. So we have this going on tonight at 7 p.m. And I do realize, like I was saying, that Corey Goode has done this before to other people. But, well, let's just see how many postings that there are of this on the internet and on YouTube itself, because it's actually on the Internet Archive. So I can't see how I wouldn't have permission to post this, all right? Here we have the deposition of Corey Goode. All you have to do is search it in your search engine. Look, it's on Rumble. It's here. I actually have a couple of pages opened other than this, but it's all down here on Rumble, BitChute, another one, the deposition of Corey Goode, session 3. Okay, Ross and Carrie hear out Corey Goode, his devastating deposition, the deposition of Corey Goode on BitChute in the United States District Court. There's literally stuff on the Internet Archive. The District of Colorado, Corey Goode. You have all this stuff. It's on Reddit. The public deposition of Corey Goode, session 1 on Odyssey. The deposition of Corey Goode on Vimeo. The deposition of Corey Goode here on YouTube that was posted 2 years ago. Crap, I'm on the other side. I didn't mean to be on this side of the video. Again, I have this new thing going on Vade that's just new, just now. So here we have another channel that has the deposition of Corey Goode with Forward Action Committee. This was posted 2 years ago. Okay? Then I asked them, why did you give up? What is sad is so many do not see it's not just Corey Goode who has done this. They all have. They are all deceivers. That was 2 years ago. My comments. Right here. Okay, 9 months ago. Again. Then over here. On the deposition of Corey Goode by Cosmic Disclosure. It's the entire thing. 6 parts of it. So again, he's desperately trying to hide it. And I mean, the craziest thing about this is that I didn't have beef with Corey anymore in the way that I do with the others. And I know that's hard to believe, even for me saying it right now. But I honestly was grateful that he told the truth in the deposition. That helped me a lot because I spent a long time wondering, like, what the hell have I done wrong? And I'm sorry, I know it sounds really bad, but he just really was not a great example whatsoever for, like, well, as he named himself, an alien ambassador, just like Elena. No one did this to them. They did it to themselves, right? And if I was Corey Goode, I know he's having problems with Gaia and all kinds of stuff that he got himself into, right? At any point, he could have sat down with them and told the truth, even claimed mental illness, whatever it had to be, right? But with that deposition, I mean, he told the actual honest to God truth, not only what he's doing, but what a lot of other people are doing with their creation, because they're creators. And it's not that it's all fake. That's the thing. Everyone has this spiritual life, but they made it out to be like, I don't know, I guess they thought they were more important than everybody else. I can't understand it because it's not in me. But I definitely would have used that deposition to say, you know what, I made a mistake. This is the truth of what it really is. And the thing about it is, I don't know, maybe people thought that it would make them less extraordinary if that's all they had. You know, just like I wrote my books and I thought, well, it may not be as extravagant and extraordinary as them, but it's enough for me. It's extraordinary to me, you know, and I was happy to have what I had. They didn't have to make anything up. That was never the intention. I'm not about making money. I don't have any money, and I'm okay with that. You know, I have what I need. I'm grateful for all I have, but I would have told people the truth. I mean, ideally, what would have happened for him is that he could have had a renewed fan bases, you know, a kind of, I'm seeing like the phoenix, you know, have a rebirth. There were so many opportunities, and like, if it's not proof enough on my channel, I showed I was particularly compassionate towards him. Because in this deposition, he talks about having PTSD from his childhood. And I know about that a lot. That's why I'm writing my story about my life. Because I know about that really well. And I don't know, Corey, I feel like it's very evidently clear to me now. I didn't mean to talk to him directly. It's like the man didn't even try to talk to me. He didn't send me an email. He could have. My email's there. He could have made a comment, say, hey, can we talk about this? But you didn't even bother. You went right for violence. And I was pretty upset last night. And I was ready for you. I'm ready for violence. I'll meet you in that ring any day. But the thing is that you play dirty. You fight dirty. We don't do this to each other as content creators. But you do stuff like this, and you haven't just done it to me. You've done it to a whole bunch of people. You could have used that as an opportunity to become number one, Corey. The truth. And tell people really about what the spirit life is all about. And that if we were really about all that, we would have had some change by now. The event would have happened. But I really think the event for you is that you want the reset. You talked about a culling years ago. I remember. And this is one of the reasons when I figured out what was going on with me, I warned you guys, all of you. I warned David Wilcock, and I warned you, and I can't remember all the others, probably Emery Smith at the time. And I don't regret it because I can live with myself knowing that I tried my best to help you guys. Because I know exactly what you're doing because it's been happening to me ever since I was 9 years old or earlier. You know, I was aware of it by 9 for sure. You know, that I had this spiritual life, that I was going places when I go to sleep. And I didn't want people to do that to me, so I didn't do that to you guys. Like, I trusted you. I believed that you were all telling the truth. That was your truth. I wasn't jealous of you. I was like, man, maybe I can be there one day. I didn't know why they'd pick you. It's like, I know that you and a lot of others like you who have done this have been through a lot of pain with it. People have made fun of you, they thought you were nothing, whatever, and this is how you feel like you needed to obtain power. It's the only thing I can think of, because like I said, when you truly don't understand something, it's because it's not in you. And I'm grateful for that. But this whole time, I mean, you guys caused so much emotional and mental distress, and not only me, but a lot of people. You've caused a lot of damage, and I know maybe in your head, you think you've been doing the right thing, like helping people. No, this holds people back from their true potential. There is this life where I don't understand why you guys needed to lie. It's extraordinary just as it is, and this is why nothing's ever come of it, because you guys are fucking around. You robbed people in so many ways, not only of their money, but of their lives, sitting around waiting for aliens in some way, shape, or form, and you all know that it's not that. That's sad, man. I showed so much compassion, especially to you. I made a video, man. And I tried to appeal to your heart and soul, but I just have to face it. You don't have one. And that, honestly, like I said, I went through so many emotions, and don't take this like me thinking that I think you're anything like even Anakin Skywalker. But I definitely can feel that I never forgot that scene. I bawled my eyes out when Obi-Wan was like, "You were the chosen one." Oh my God. All of you guys could have been so much better, and you chose this. That's why they say angels go to war with tears in their eyes, because they didn't fucking want it. And even at the last moment before they cut your dang head off, they're like, please, repent, change. Don't make me do this. I don't understand at all, and I'm glad. I'm glad I'm not like you. Now I understand the great, vast differences between me and people like you. Here I was thinking I was doing something wrong this whole time. I mean, not for a few years now, but for a long time. You guys got me with the 3 days of darkness. 3 days of darkness is symbolism and allegory for the claustrum's oil and the seeds sitting in the sacral, in the sacrum bone, shock the fucking base of the spine, dude. And I know that it's all symbolism and allegory. That's Kabbalah, mystic Judaism. That's what the Cabal is. And for you to come at me like this, I realized, I was wondering where the Cabal was and why they hadn't come for me. Oh, now I know. It's you. It's you and people like you. You are the Cabal. You're not waiting for them to be arrested. You are them. That's what the Cabal does. You're all about that money. You're the Cabal. You use symbolism and allegory to fool people, thinking that knowledge is your power over others. That's not what it was for. And this is why this is happening. Like I keep saying, the worst part about it is because I didn't even have a real beef with you. I'd let it go, and I had forgiven you in a way. Because you told the truth. I mean, even though you were smug about it, People believe false things all the time. And then you sipped your coffee. For real. And yeah, they do. They don't realize that the story of Jesus Christ is symbolic and allegorical for the claustrum's oil. They don't realize what trickery and tomfoolery has been played upon them. And it's going to be really tough. And I was hoping and praying that people would join me. But they haven't yet. I sent out an email, I believe, on December 3rd. I emailed Michael Sala. I emailed Miles Johnson, Danny Henderson, and Elisa Herrera. They all got the same message. I messaged them through their website, through their personal emails, and on their YouTube channels, okay? Now, I'm pretty sure that Michael Sala has blocked me, and maybe the others too. But all of them, and I wasn't out of line. I remember trying to warn Michael Sala about Elena Danaan, but he didn't want to hear me, and he still doesn't. But I need people to know that I've sent them an email, which I've explained everything in great detail. I've given them the secret teachings of all ages, the elements and their inhabitants chapter specifically, and explained about how the northwest, east, and south extraterrestrials, that I've led them to my channel. All of them. So they have been told directly by me, and probably by others, okay? But I need to let you know that I have done this. I finally responded to Elisa Herrera, and I explained to her, and I wasn't trying to be rude, okay? Hold on, just let me bring it up, and I will read it to you. Hold on. Okay, so as I talked about before, I had sent an email to Elisa Herrera, who was one of the first women to work with Elena Danaan to recover her past life memories, okay? That's not what I was looking for. I was just honest to God looking for her opinion because Elena Danaan was ignoring me, okay? I tried to ask Elena for help. She had no interest in me and blocked me off her channel ages ago, okay? And then stole my Anunnaki research and pretended like she is the Anunnaki queen, which is absolutely crazy. But anyway, listen. So I emailed these people, like I said. And I had first tried on January 6th, 2022. She got back to me on January 10th, 2022. Okay, this is her. She said she will try to look at the last two videos. What I've seen so far, I feel like I'm missing something, or I can't trust these beings. Well, she had no idea who they were or what they were. She believes in aliens. I'm not trying to diss on her. I'm really trying to unify people against this deception and this awful agenda that they've, a lot of damages have done. So 5 days ago on December 3rd, I emailed her back finally. And I said, hello, Elisa. It's been 3 years since I emailed you and a lot has changed. I'm sorry it took so long to reply. I realized that you were not aware of what's going on, and now I understand how you were taken advantage of by Elena Danaan. Elena used you, Elisa, to launch her career, and I'm here to tell you that she used you and made that all up. She had no lost memories. Her entire story is a creation, and I have proved that on my channel many times over now. Elena Danaan did the exact same thing that Goode did. He made a creation. Goode told the real truth in his court deposition. And then I linked to that. Elena thought it was funny to throw Corey under the bus when she did the exact same thing as he did. She betrayed Megan Rose because it didn't go along with her narrative. I made videos on all this, explaining it all. Elena has no alien implant. That is her pineal gland. This is a play on words. There is no implant. I know because I have the same abilities as she does and more. Elena is a shaman and deals with the spirit realm, not aliens. Now, Goode said this was all part of his meditative practices and that the Anshar were an avatar he used. Elena is a shaman and deals with the spirit realm. realms, not aliens. Your pineal gland is what allows you to communicate with spirits, etc. Elena also used Danny Henderson and Michael Sala in the same fashion, and this is why they both turned on her. I am writing to you now to inform you of this and to ask you if you are willing to discuss this fact and speak out against Elena Dinan. Elisa, there are no aliens. It's all spiritual in the hierarchies within and outside of us. Elena is not who you thought she was. She's not a good person. She is a nasty woman with an evil agenda, just like Corey Goode. Elena stole my Anunnaki research back in 2022 from my Telegram channel, and this is why she went from Galactic Federation to Anunnaki. I deleted my channel. It caused me so much mental distress. This is why, and there's been people that have been with me that have seen me shut down my channel multiple times. Yeah. Because honestly, these people are so devious that they made me think I was the fucking bad guy, and I'm not. She wanted to try to stop me, and she failed miserably. But she did cause me a lot of mental and emotional pain and anguish over what she did. I used to be her fan, and she stole from me so she could ruthlessly dominate the field with her nonsense. The beings I saw in 2015 are not aliens at all. I'm sorry I didn't respond, but when I read your reply, I felt very disappointed by your response. But now I understand why she responded this way and how Elena took advantage of you. I don't mean this with disrespect. The Asura, they are two beings who were born from me, from inside of me. They are not aliens at all. They are egregores. Elena said they are beings of pain. Yeah, she talked about them. She knows about me. And she was right about that. They are beings of pain, but she is still a liar. They are not aliens. They are inner elementals. The blue one comes from the throat chakra, and the green one is of the heart chakra, and they are lower aspects of self. They aren't even physically real in a sense. They are aspects of myself and the elements within, and I had to heal them both. It's the same with Thorhan. He is Elena's missing element of love. That is her spirit spouse. This is why Elena could not produce one shred of evidence of his existence in real life. This is why it makes her behave the way she does and acts as if she was queen of the aliens and named herself ambassador. It's actually emissary, but I forgot. I get her and Corey Goode mixed up with all their tomfoolery words. Those beings are elemental interdimensional beings. Those are elemental interdimensional beings, okay? Which I've gone over on my channel. And Thorhan is of water, and Elena is of the air element. I am fire. I know this may be a lot for you, but I am not trying to harm. I am trying to fix this mess with all I have. Elena Dinan hates reptilians, which are actually the salamanders of the fire element, and the greys are the gnomes of the earth element for a reason. Remember we talked about them working together? And I can explain why. This can be found in the book, The Secret Teachings of All Ages by Manly P. Hall, under the chapter of the elements and their inhabitants on page 279. I found this for you here. I linked the exact chapter, and then the whole book, I linked it in that following link. I will link it so you can read it. This is what we are dealing with. It's not aliens or extraterrestrials. They are only aliens because we forgot what they really are. There are also ancient humans who discovered interdimensional travel long ago and formed breakaway civilizations, but there are no aliens from Mars or anywhere else. That isn't real. You can read the text yourself. Even the Council of the Nine is found in Rudolf Steiner's book on the spiritual hierarchies. It's not aliens or ETs at all. I've done a lot of research on this, and I'm leaving it here for you, and it's up to you now to accept this or not. You need to do the research, and I have given you what you need to do that. You had a hand in starting this, and now you have a great responsibility to finish it and fix it. If you so choose not to, I will proceed anyway. Starseed has nothing to do with aliens. It's the Claustrum oil. This is where the whole 3 days of darkness scam comes in. This is the oil. It is the Christ. It symbolically represents the travel of the seed in the oil from the base of the spine to the crown, which leads to higher consciousness and true connection with the divine. Your head is your crown and the kingdom. Jesus Christ is a story to represent this. Jesus isn't real, but the Christ is real. And this is why I didn't add this part, I should have. This is why Elena Denon smugly said, "Oh, I know of Jesus, but I don't know him." No, you're right. She does not know the spirit of Jesus. She does not know unconditional love. Okay? I know the spirit of Jesus, and I'm even actually aware that he was just a story. The teachings are what mattered, right? So the Christ is real. Jesus is not real. You can learn about the oil here, and I gave her all of them, the Claustrum's oil playlist. Okay? Not all beings are the same. There is indeed good out there, but they are not aliens. They are the other creations of the divine creator who came before us, and now they reside in the unseen realms. I gave them the crop circle message because these are the bearers of false gifts. Much pain, still time. That's Elena and Corey. These beings, we're talking about people like Elena and Corey. They are the cabal. There are these elite groups of evil people, but these people are the same. Do you understand me? Kabbalah, Judaic, mysticism, symbolism, and allegory. So there is good out there. Okay? Here's my channel once more. I would seriously recommend you pay attention before all this goes belly up. Now there is no way to claim ignorance. I'm sorry, but this has gone on long enough. And if good people do nothing, evil takes over. Thank you for your time. I hope this message serves you well. Take care. Give her my channel. And then again, I said, take care, Elisa. You are a good soul who was taken advantage of by a terrible, manipulative woman who you thought was your friend when she was not. Elena has betrayed every woman she has come in contact with. Now you must understand why. I am here to help and fix this mess, but it is also my duty to destroy all this so that something new can be reborn in its place. The real golden age of truth. When I first emailed you, I had no clue what was happening, and I was afraid. Look how fast I learned and upgraded. It only took a few years. I'm afraid of nothing now, and nothing is going to stop me. And I said, I oppose deception, conduit closing. And I gave her the exposing aliens video at the end there. And also, we're just going to take a quick look at that crop circle message again. Okay? Because there are good beings out there. And these are the ones that I believe, these superheroes of goodness trying to make the universe a better place, but they don't stand behind Elena. They would never encourage people to lie and make up stories or attack people's channels for absolutely no reason, but other than the fact that you're afraid of what's going to happen to you. But I haven't done this to you. You did this to you. If it wasn't me, it would have been somebody else, right? It just so happens that I was the chosen one to do it. You know what I mean? And I don't think that I'm chosen and special or whatever, but listen to this message. Beware the bearers of false gifts, like your book. It's a false gift. Oh, damn, I put Elena's book back. But that wasn't a gift from the stars. That was a false gift. And their broken promises. Much pain, but still time. Believe. There is good out there. We oppose deception. Because they are the good guys. Conduit closing. Straight up. Look. That's a gray. That's a gnome, man. That's a being of earth element. They used the field to leave their message. Some of them come from the water, some from volcanoes, some from mountains, but we're not dealing with aliens. It's spiritual and etheric. And it's not that these beings don't have the ability to, because if you read the chapter in the Secret Teachings, it tells you that they are combined spirit and matter together so they can materialize for short periods of time, like in the case of Peter Corey. So, I mean, I didn't want it to come down to this. I really hoped that these people would even just try to follow my example of truth and honesty. But they didn't want to do that, you know, and they still don't want to. And if I have to remind you, like, Corey Goode made people feel sorry for him back in his secret space program, Super Soldier days, and he had a whole trip to Disney World paid for him and his whole family, man. It's gone too far. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry that you're upset. And I'm sorry that the bed that you made, Corey Goode, you have to lie in it, man. But this, what you're doing to me and other people, just makes it 10 times worse. And I know I'm not the only one that's tried, because I've seen other people try, and I can't do it any better. I know, but I have to try. You know? But it's, it's evidently, obviously, I cannot even for a second deny that you are an evil man. And what happened to you in your life has changed you totally different from how it changed me. You are definitely nothing that the Christ would ever be. And it's a shame, because just like in that song Pimp Juice, he says, damn, it's a crying shame for the way they use the juicy thing. Yeah, you guys weren't supposed to do this. You were given a gift, a true gift, in order for the world to see you and love you for you. You didn't need to make anything up. You know what I mean? Like, I thought what I had, and I still do, is good enough. I didn't need to add any more. That was extraordinary to me. And I know exactly what a super soldier is. But this is spiritual life. And yeah, the government has their secret programs, but you don't work for them. None of you do. So I'm very disappointed. I have to say, I am extremely disappointed with so many of them. That every day they wake up, they don't change their mind and be like, you know what, I'm going to do the right thing. Even if it costs me everything, at least I'll be forgiven. Because I really tried, and I still do, Corey, because forgive them, for they know not what they do. You don't understand what you're doing. Evil doesn't know it's evil, and I'm aware of that. I know. Because only evil people act the way that you do. And Elena's the same. Like, really, if you guys want to form a breakaway civilization, if that's what you feel is what you want, and you want to join the cabal or whatever, and you want to get off and get your ticket on Mars or not be taken out in the reset or whatever it is, well, why don't you get together then? Because Elon Musk, Elena has a big crush on him too. And so why don't you guys all go together and get on a ship and go to Mars and fuck off and leave us all alone then? Because you even said in your deposition that you think what you're doing is helping. Maybe at one time in the 1800s, so they didn't get burned at the stake, they needed to hide this kind of thing. But not now. You know? You guys are not like Helena Blavatsky. You are not like Manly P. Hall. You are not like Rudolf Steiner. You are a disgrace to the entirety of the spiritual realm. You not only disgraced yourself, but you disgraced the rest of us. You disgraced your ancestors and everybody in the spirit realm that has any sense and decency. Yeah. And it cannot go on. I'm sorry. So no, I'm not going to stop no matter what. What you did is false claim. I'm going to make damn sure it is, and then I'm going to fight it. Yeah. I'll go to court with you. I'll tell the judge everything I've said here today and more. I would love to. I would love to express the mental and emotional distress that you guys, but because I'm in Canada and you're in the United States, it just doesn't work like that, unfortunately, because I already looked into it. Yeah, you guys work all in money. It's all about money for you. And if these people do not acknowledge, like Miles Johnson, Elisa Herrera, Danny Henderson, Michael Sala, they all got that information. And I sent it them through multiple sources on their website, contact forms, on their YouTubes, through their emails. So don't even come at me and say that you didn't get the message, because you damn well did. All of you. And now Corey Goode's on notice too. That's damn shame. I showed so much compassion for you because we had the same type of growing up. And by 9 years old, I was doing the same super soldier shit as you did. Yeah, fighting demons and all that crap. But you guys were playing pretend. You guys were playing a game. I'm not playing any games here. I'm not playing with anybody. Because you know what? The divine creator does not play. And I don't think that I am that, all right? But I do know the Christ is within me. And you guys should have seen me coming. Because now I'm going to try to get my ass on Stephen Campion's show. And everywhere I can to speak this truth until people start listening. Yeah. See, it's all right that the Bible's symbolism and allegory, y'all, because the divine creator is still real. It's just not who they told you it was. They bullshitted around with that too in their creation, their magnum opus, the Bible. That's Kabbalah, Judaic mysticism, y'all. So yeah, I don't know. That's it, I guess. I'm tired now and I want some lunch, so I really do hope that this makes a difference, and that these people will smarten up and wake up and do the right damn thing. Do the right thing, for God's sake. Because we can't allow this to, we're never going to get anywhere. There are good beings out there. I saw that craft with my own eyes. I wish it would happen again. I wish I had proof, but that's just the way it is, okay? From my balcony. So I've seen it with my waking body. I got up off this couch in my old apartment and I walked out on my balcony and there it was. That's no lie. That's no joke. That's how I've gotten here to where I am today. I didn't need to make anything up. Like, oh, they picked me up. We went to Neptune. Oh, come on now. Come on now. I'm too old for that. I'm 40 and you guys are all older than me. Corey Goode's old enough to be my actual dad. My mom was 15 and my dad was 19 and I'm 40. I'm pretty sure you're old enough to be my fucking dad. And you're acting like this? Age does not equate wisdom. That's for damn sure. And so now I held back before because I wanted to give you the benefit of the doubt. I wanted to give you guys time to at least find me and see what's going on here and then be like, you know what? Maybe I need to change my tune. Because you definitely are not singing the same song as me. We were supposed to be united, but you guys all united in an alliance of bullshit. No wonder nothing's really happened. And of course you're being rewarded financially. The devil always rewards its deceivers in the age of deception. How the hell did you ever think we were going to break through and truly bring the golden age of truth when all you were doing was fucking lying? Go on, get out of here with that. Anyway, Stephen Cambion does enough yelling and screaming and insulting. So do the guys on Hidden in Plain Sight. But I like all three of them. And I always have. And I guess I got to try harder. Because I don't know, even if they want to, because I think they just enjoy, for the most part, just dissing on you and others like you. But we have to unify. It's the only way. Because it's not all fake. It's just really fucked up the way that they presented it. But I can fix it. Can we fix it? Yes, we fucking can. But we got to do it together. We got to form our own alliance of no bullshit. Of being real, no matter what. Okay? So yeah, I'm tired now. I'm done. Thank you so much for listening. Did I cover everything? Yeah, I made that little video so you've seen it's an actual real copyright strike, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. So this video goes along with that one. And I think that is more than enough. So I encourage you to share this content, not just this video here, but other videos that I've done expressing what this been and how my experience has gone with it. And that's how I knew. You understand? I've really gone through this a lot over and over. And I am praying every day that it makes a difference. So Because this is a terrible situation that we're all in. And even people, they don't even realize that they're in it. It really needs to be fixed, okay? We need to do it together. No amount of money is worth this. Seriously, this is selling your soul. And it's not a joke. Even if it's symbolic and allegorical, karma is a fucking bitch and it'll hit you hard. You think that it won't, but it will. Trust me. Trust me. I even got to see it. The divine creator allowed me to see it to happen to somebody that I never thought it would. And it did. And it did really fucking hard. He lost everything. His house, his woman, his money, everything. Everything. Yeah. And I told him that was going to happen. And so this is why I was warning you. And others like you. I went to David and I told him, look, there's something not right with this. And look, now he thinks he's channeling Archangel Michael. That is not Archangel Michael. They're going to ruin you guys on purpose. And I warned you of this. And when I didn't know what it was then, so I called it like a fallen angel type of thing. This Anunnaki and Shar, they all sound the same. Because they're playing games. This is why the Nephilim look like clowns, because they're clowning you. Oh, they clowned you big time. And this is the thing. They are spirits of deception. A lot of them. Yeah. And it is because they feel they got fucked over in their last life. Like they were just born into the world, but they got fucked over, so they're going to fuck other people over. I know. And I warned you of that. And I couldn't believe it. You were the only one that responded to me. And it's the same Spear Being Alliance channel that you talked to me from all those years ago. And I was so happy. Oh my God, Corey Goode's responded to me. Oh, I thought that maybe I had made some progress. And you know what? When I got there and I opened that comment, I'll never forget it. You said, oh, human. Like you addressed me like you're not human. And now I believe it. I felt sorry for you for so long, but you did that. You told me that my ideas were like archaic and that I don't know anything. Like you basically spat in my face like I'm some kind of stupid peasant up in here. No, I was right. And I cared enough to warn you. I made a video to appeal to your fucking heart. You ain't got one. But I know that you will pay for what you did. And it's not me that's going to do it to you. So don't be taking your shit out on me, even though I probably know you're going to try. You know? You went after Jay Widener with black magic, huh? That's someone's granddad. You know, no disrespect to Jay, but that's someone's grandpa. What's wrong with you, man? You did that to him. He didn't do nothing to you. So you know what? I know there's probably a lot of people thinking that I'm some kind of stupid and naive, but I wasn't. I just have a really big heart, and I wanted to make sure that I gave them every opportunity that there could be. I've been doing this for like 6 years now on this YouTube. I can't even remember. But you cannot tell me that I didn't try to do it nice and kind and compassionate. And I don't know. I just feel like I'm always going to try, because I don't think anybody deserves to have any more pain. We've all had enough. I was really trying to bring a change of heart, and it does. It makes me upset. It does. It pisses me off that it was ineffective. That's a fucking shame. You know, because I even tried to talk compassion, and it worked a little. I'm not digging on Stephen or Perry or Brandon. It did, and they do try. But now I see. And that's a really shitty thing, Corey. You had every day to wake up and be like, you know what? I'm going to change. But every day you wake up and you choose fucking violence. Every fucking day. I don't know what happened to you, man, but I seriously pray to the divine creator that for whatever healing that you need, that you are given it because you need it. You really need to stop hurting people, man. And I pray with all of me that you finally learn. Yeah. Because you need Jesus. For real. In every way. Symbolically, allegorically, physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. Hallelujah. You need Jesus. Yeah. And now I gotta go. Because my stomach's grumbling. I'm hungry. Take care, everybody. Have a good day. I will see you again soon, even though I didn't fucking plan on it. You know, not that I'm not unhappy to see you, but I definitely didn't want to see you under these pretexts. You know, this situation. Anyway, I'm all kind of confuffled. I gotta go. All right, take care, everybody. Bye.